everything in this game. It will be the Barraza coming over on the side of Taya. I'm pretty sure everyone was expecting the Ulgrim, right? I'm not going insane.
Well, I mean, yes, but at the same time, after Ulgrim got, I mean, just obliterated in the most recent patch, I can't understand why you wouldn't want to play that. But Barraza, what an interesting pick, right? I mean, you're going to get that axe, which of course he is familiar with that Ulgrim. But then the blasters, which we have seen in this tournament, and I'm sure we'll continue to see, is very good in 2v2s. Plus, Barraza is just such an underrated pick, I feel, right? I mean, we haven't seen this guy since the days of Cody Travis. So it's like,
exactly.
You know, the fact that we're getting it now is great to see, not to mention these signatures already coming out. Nice recovery, almost going to take out Acno. That just shows the power of that Blaster's recovery. Already going to get out of here with that. And blue team already down to their second stocks of the game so quick.
Yeah, right now we're seeing the strength of Taya as a player. The way that he's able to pick up so many of these blasters hits and being able to pick up any of Ahmet's moves to be able to secure some of these stocks is beautiful right now. But almost the opportunity to get Pogo down to the bottom. It will be secured once again by Acno, so that will be everyone down to the second stock. The 2v1 combo onto Ahmet is not going to be secured, and Mounir's already lost it. What?
I mean, yeah, we just saw Taya chase up there, and that recovery does not leave any room for error right there, showing that a recovery just out of nowhere can pick you up and scoop you and get you. But nice, the weapon throw, I think, interrupted that?
Yeah.
What was that? Okay,
that was
very
a
nicely
beautiful
done.
maneuver.
Yeah, and the Barraza instinct going to come through. Love that signature. Well, except for when I get hit by it. But either way, we're going to see a domination already coming out from Taya. These blasters have been on fire thus far. And that's really interesting because, like I said, you know, definitely more known as an axe player with that Ulgrim, but these blasters are putting in the work.
Yeah, and they've been doing it quickly too. This game has gone by super fast. We saw in the last game that it took a little bit for us to warm up to these 2v2 combos. It was a lot of 1v1s going into it, but these guys, they're coming out the gate swinging, and it's a recovery on that second combo. We're gonna, they said to restart it from Ahmet and Taya. I almost called him Thrag because that's his in-game name. This guy is a D1 Invincible fan.
Yeah, no kidding. But I mean, hey, W show. So if you haven't watched it, by the way, get on that. Anyways, this is brawlhalla, not Invincible, and right now we are already seeing what is this damage. We are 15 seconds in. Acno is already almost gone. What is going on here? They are not afraid.
This is a high defense character too.
No kidding. Oh my goodness. Okay, disarmed with that recovery. We're gonna have Taya losing that weapon. Right now, it's very, very even. Nice GC deal at recovery. It's not gonna do the stock yet, but a signatures have come out. These signatures have been on point for Taya, I gotta say. And a very nice GC deal at recovery coming out from Ahmet as well to leave Acno by himself, but of course, not gonna risk anything. Gonna keep on the side of the wall for now. And nice signature coming out from Mounir. And obviously, you know, that is one thing you're really going to love about Rayman if you're playing him. The signatures are great for follow-ups. And a lot of them are really, really fast. Like the down sig on Axe, how many times have you just been bonked in the head by some stupid down sig? But it happens, and it works even at this level. So I would not be surprised to see that coming out soon, if at some point. But yeah, for now, things are starting to even back up as we have Mounir put on some damage. He does save his teammate with a GC sidelight. These saves are off the chain.
Yeah, and while the saves are beautiful, the pickups may be even better. The way that they were able to chain that signature in, and Acno being able to just barely save his teammate with that weapon throw, that is insane work to be going. And right now, Mounir is struggling to keep a hold of the second stock. They've got to find some way to bring it back. This could be the aggression that they need, the shift in playstyle, but Mounir is getting tossed around. The save is not going to come through this time. It will be an axe and light to finish off Mounir's stock, and it's down to the blue team's finals, and they get caught in both. A little bit of a flub on the GCD light with the gauntlets, but that is still good damage on both of the blue players right now. And there it is. That corner is so deadly when the Rayman axe is on the board.
No kidding. I mean, also, you have a pretty large wall as compared to some other maps, so it gets even more deadly when it comes to those. But yeah, very nicely done from Mounir. Though, he does have to hold on to this stock as long as possible, and a nice X pivot with that down air is not going to take out Mounir, but nice haymaker. What an option coming out from Taya, leaving Acno by himself to try and clutch this up. And I mean, Acno, he's certainly a clutch minister, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him going for it. Look at this. He is not afraid. Even with the unarmed, he knows he's got to make something happen, and he is doing it right now. But with that GCD sig, it's going to be another round for the red team, but a much closer one than the first. Ariel coming out, so going to get a bit of a mirror match in that regard. And I gotta say, it is a bit scary to mirror match Ahmet on that character, because I mean, he is just so good at it, so known for it. So we're going to see if he can match that prowess that Ahmet has right now, getting into game number 3, still on the small force of Lions, really making it look like the map pool has not changed at all.
Yeah, if you didn't read any of the patches and are just now starting to tune in, you wouldn't have known that we had a complete shift in the competitive map pool. But right now, it's actually going super well for the blue team, able to bring down Ahmet and toss him down to the side of the stage. And now Taya needs to bring it back. Will be able to get back to the stage. Not going to be punished quite yet by Mounir, but this is going extremely well for the blue team. Good interruption onto the end sig, and that is a far extension onto Acno. He's deep into the orange as Taya loses his first stock. The blue team is still sitting pretty on their first.
Indeed they are. In fact, they're already looking to knock out Ahmet to his final stock, but not a Taya. Something to say about it. Nice down signature coming out. Ahmet off to the side, trying to keep himself alive, but nice GCD sig. Not going to have quite that much force on orange, but still some very good damage. And there goes Ahmet down to his final stock, and you can see they're already trying to set up the team combos onto Taya. They're very good at this. Mounir's follow-ups on the boots are second to none, but you know, right now, nice recovery coming out. Gonna get that KO, but Mounir is still making the pressure happen. There he goes, another stock down, and this is a huge lead for the blue team.
Yeah, there will be Taya saving Ahmet, but not able to refresh his options onto the wall, and he gets punished by just a simple dare from Mounir's boots. And the way that the pacing of the blue team has gone, they are playing to destabilize this red team. They're not letting them set up anything so far. And even in this 1v2, they've got the red team is so focused on weapon starving Mounir that they haven't found the 2v1 onto Acno that could have brought them maybe a salvageable lead, but the blue team right now is just taking it away.
Yep. Now with both of them falling down to their lower health, but at the same time, Mounir just be a bit careful, but not if that's going to happen. What in the world? D-Sig KOing off the top because it still has that force, even though it's known as a spiking move. But yeah, Taya is going to try and clutch this one out, but a nice GC side sig is going to say, no siree, we're going to put a point on the board. That is blue team getting themselves the first round. You might be lying. I get that. That was a funny pun. That was very funny. But yes, getting on to small trash heap, or whatever the heck this thing is called. And yeah, it's good to see a bit of a different map, you know, get smaller walls here, still gonna get that same platform, so a similar dynamic in that regard. But look at this, Taya's already gone. That was 15 seconds. You cannot contest Bo off stage. That sider will snuff out all of your options before you even know it. And that is amazing for the blue team, who is continuing to push on this lead. Ahmet already getting pummeled off to the side, and Taya's just gonna have to stay alive as long as possible. But as you can see, it's forcing him to stay off to the side as his teammate gets pummeled. But nice recovery is gonna come out and even up those stocks. Not quite the damage, but still, it's a start.
Yeah, I'm loving the focus that the blue team is doing. They swapped, they saw that Taya lost his stock super early, and they swapped straight to hawking down Ahmet. And they kind of ignored Taya's existence over on the side of the stage that entire time. And now we're seeing the shift happen once again. Taya is the primary target. He is the focus, and he is getting tossed around right now. Ahmet will be able to go in and disrupt, and it will be the bow recovery to finish off Acno stock. And Mounir is now deep into his second. I'm not sure how he lost so much damage so quickly, but it is relatively equal on stocks here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you get aggressive. If you are not able to hit your attacks, they'll certainly be answering back. So it is not surprising to see a lot of damage being built up onto him, but as long as he could tank on the stock, and nice interruption on the recovery that might have just KO'd. I'm not too familiar with the KO boxes on this map yet, so I'm not exactly sure, but still, yeah, but at the same time, we have got Mounir staying healthy on this last stock for now. They have Taya in a pretty bad position, where as soon as Ahmet is gone, they can get a KO, but nicely done, dominating, coming out from Ahmet. And they have got to focus Mounir hard right now, and that's exactly what they're doing, getting a nice combo with that read. And now Mounir has got to stay back, but nicely done, and the ground pound. That's exactly what you want to see. Ahmet's left in a 2v1 situation, but definitely not an unwinnable one, with Mounir being heavily damaged on this stock. He's got to make something big happen here. Of course, Acno, being the aggressor, does not want to let any open-ups happen. Oh, the platform interrupting that insig, but still, they are right back on it. Very nice follow-up, and that is going to be 2-2 now for what is just the crazy. I mean, like, this game flipped. It was, red team domination. To see what we've got going on here. Getting to game number 5. Who is going to take this, seed number 1 or seed number 2? Well, I guess you're not going to decide, but they will decide.
Yeah, if I had the chance to decide, I don't even know who I would pick. It's so devastating seeing either of these teams going out so early in the bracket, but right now they are going hot. The red team able to catch, not gonna quite get this axe side sig from Taya, and Mounir is going heavy off the stage to punish Ahmet, responding in kind, and it's Taya to slide off with the Ensig and throwing Mounir off the side of the stage. He said, "Get off my teammate," and Acno now has to salvage his life.
That he does. Acno very, very low, but a nice side stick comes out that is going to get the KO. And as you can see, Taya is already trying to get something going with these recoveries. He's not afraid, not trying to run away in this 1v2 situation. His teammate's back. Now Acno is going to get eliminated right there. And now Mounir has definitely got to run, because he knows, as soon as that open up happens, it's donezo. But his teammate's back, and he's ready to try and get this KO onto Taya. But he's not going to let that happen. Running away a little bit. And Mounir is not looking too healthy right now.
Yeah, these blasters from Taya have been so good at allowing Ahmet to be able to pick up any of these moves. He's throwing out so many of these end lights, trying to give Ahmet the opportunity, and a charged side stick will just hit Acno in the mouth. However, he will be punished for it. The blue team responding in kind, able to bring a 2v1 possibly, but Ahmet able to maneuver around these platforms, able to space around these hits, and he won't be caught. Everyone on their second stock, but Acno and Mounir are so deep into the red. They have to play perfectly if they want to return this lead. And it's Taya yet again with this axe N6. He is so deadly with it, and it's a side air to finish off Mounir's stock as well. Both blue teams onto their final stock of this set, possibly the final stock of the tournament if they cannot bring it back.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but they could certainly try their best. You can see right now they're all stacked on top of each other, just throwing out sig after sig, trying to make something happen. Oh no, Mounir, he went deep, and the ground pound is going to take it. Acno, he can only save himself for so long. There it is. They're going to deny the reverse 3-0. It's going to be Ahmet and Taya taking things further in this tournament, eliminating seed number 1 and top 8 lowers.
Yeah, it's so misguided from Mounir to go so deep off the stage, and he gets